In this video, I am going to be sharing with you 5 tips I have used to get to 1,000 rated on chess.com. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this is a game that I played, and let's get into the first tip. My first tip is, for the love of God, please do not play different openings. You don't know the common traps and how your enemy can, attack using different openings. Just study one opening and you can get to 1,000. You can get to 1,000 with the London, which is what I have done. I did a variation of London and Queen's Gambit. So no note to the different openings. Now, the other tip that I have for you is, please always make sure that whenever you're moving, don't play hope chase. Don't just play pieces around. Make sure that every piece that you are playing is being defended. Look at here. Look at this one. This knight is being defended by the bishop, right? This knight over here is being defended by the pawn and by the queen. That alone can get you, if you're at 500, to about 800. That tip alone. Make sure that all your pieces are always defended. That one is chef's kiss. Next. Now, whenever you are being attacked, as you can see, what happens here is that his pawn comes here and he wants to pin me. Whenever you're being attacked, do not be afraid to counterattack. This does two things. It sends your enemy away, or you can get an equal exchange of pieces, right? And sometimes even more based on your calculations, right? Now, I'm not that good at math, so I just wing it, but I just do one of those two things. So I make sure that I attack you too, right? Now what ends up happening is he ends up, is this a pin? He ends up pinning me. So I retreat back and I'm like, okay, no problem. You got me there, but the game is not over. Now at this point, I'm just playing one of those games where I want to defend myself in case his bishop comes here or he comes here, right? So we move on. So now I see that he is planning to come down with his pawn over here to eat my knight. But like I said, always have your pieces defended, right? So I put my queen there so that I can defend myself there, right? Okay, moves on. He eats, I take, and so it begins. Now, the other tip that I do have for you is that whenever you're playing and you are down by pieces, as you can see, he is up by 2 pieces. Please don't get reckless at this point and just say, F it. I'm just going to play a reckless game, because I know how that feels like. If you lose a queen or you lose a piece, you're just like, F it. And I'm just going to play and hope that something happens. You actually essentially give up in your mind. Don't do that. If you're down by a piece, please make sure you retreat. Be very careful of just exchanging mindlessly. Hence why, as you see, he comes down with his rook to attack me. I retreat peacefully, right? Now he comes back with another pawn and he tries and threatens me. What do? Threaten the king, right? He's defending himself, rightfully so. Now he comes down with his rook, and this goes into the other tip that I have for you guys. Don't just play for the sake of playing. Don't just move around pieces and eat for the sake of eating. That goes into my previous point, but have a plan. Remember, the game is to trap the knight. The king. That's it. Your enemy can eat as many pieces as he wants to. If his king is trapped, the game is over. Your focus should not be on eating, and taking it. No. I know it's fun. No, it's fine. You get a bit of a adrenaline rush from it, but please don't fall into that trap. Let me show you. So what he ends up doing is he wants to take this bishop. I know that for a fact, but I'm moving in with my knight because he is eventually going to eat me with his bishop. Now, the point of this is I'm essentially creating a trap for him because I know I'm giving him bait. I know he's going to come here. What's going to happen is I want my bishop essentially to be in this place because I want to just call the game quits. I want to trap his king at this point. And what? He falls for the trap, so I take. He takes thinking, this is great. Dopamine hit. But what he doesn't know is that I have bigger plans for him. And as you can see, I attack his king. He comes down. But look at my rook here. My rook is going to come there, and I am going to attack his king and his queen at the same time. But I just want checkmate at this point. As you can see, 7 points up, but look what happens. Goes back, I threaten the queen, and then he tries to threaten me as well, but that does not work. And then boom. And then done. See, he was up by 7 points, but still I won the game. Hopefully this makes sense, guys. If you like this video, let me know. And if you would like more, let me know as well. Goodbye.